See, I'm in the belief that there is no problem with recording your video or your work, you know? It's very much a good way to just look back, see where you did wrong, see where your faults are, you know? It's okay to fuck up. I don't know. I feel like some people do need to hear this. You know, it's just because you can't do something so smoothly and such, it doesn't mean it's all over. It should be over. You know? Like for me, at home, I'm, practicing my reloads. Can't really do that with like my AR reloads because, the magazines hitting the floor be disturbing the whole house, but, try my best. Even out here, for those who don't know how to properly train, I always suggest get your magazines, get some training magazines. Aside from the magazines you actually use to like, for actual use, I always say just get some spare training mags. Only load them with a few rounds. Just, it's more like getting the functions down more than like actually like, just, like counting ammo or anything like that. Like now, like I said, like, the first objective, the main thing I was doing today was just zeroing in my my sights. I got a new Hollow Sun AEMS. Very nice hollow, or red dot, green dot that is. I've been also working on this new Defender that I had to get issued in. Very nice. I've been liking this too. But yeah, it's all about, like I said, it's all about training. I do suggest getting like any like mag carriers, a holster, obviously. But definitely something to help, especially with all the increased tensions of today. There's, being ready more than now is more important than ever. Yeah. All right. 3 shots, reload, 3 shots, transition, 3 shots, reload, 3 shots, That's kind of like the way I like to just do it for myself. Like I said, I do it more with my pistols than I do with rifles. Usually it's out here, that's when I actually start training with the rifles. But other than that, never forget your training and always keep your practice up. All right, let's go. Don't forget your eye protection and your ears. It's always That's how I say it.